Today we're going to be talking about, so when I have my back. All right. So today we're going to be talking about the skeleton, the shell, the path on how you build a business that does two things, on how you build a business that gives you freedom of time and also gives you financial freedom. Because here's the deal, I know a lot of friends that they have financial freedom, but they are bogged down in work. They cannot take a day off work because if they take a day off of work, they don't get paid. Or if they, they can take their days off here and there and they can take a month off or something like that. But what I'm going to share with you today is the path that I've taken. And honestly, I saw a lot of the coaches who logged on to this call, a lot of coaches on my team have taken, and it's given us two different things. It's given us financial freedom, which is great, but it's also given us time freedom, which is super great, because financial freedom gives us the means to do the things we want to do, and time freedom gives us the freedom of time to be able to do those things we want to do, right? So this is one of those calls that you're going to want to have a pen and paper handy. There's going to be a lot of information in this, and I want to start this call by saying that we talked a lot yesterday about putting in the work and about hustling. We talked about diamond is a decision, and then we take action to get there. And then we talked about beyond diamond is less about what you need to do and more about who you need to become. So none of that gets thrown to the side with all of this. What I'm going to give you right now is what I believe should be your 5-year plan. So I'm going to go through, this is whenever I'm working with anyone on my team who wants to build a large organization and who wants freedom in their life and in their business, this is the roadmap that I give them. All right, you ready, guys? So I am going to start by saying that what I'm about to outline is something that overrides every single other thing in Beachbody. And our one goal, so when we wanted to do this, when I'm working with leaders, we want to build a large organization. We want to build a large business. And that starts with a philosophy and a concept that we call find your 5, or you're only looking for 5 people. So you're literally only looking for 5 people. Now these 5 people, they're going to be, let me take one step back. When I understood that, it made things simpler for me. It made me understand that I don't need to have a million people that I find, because a lot of times we'll look at, you look at the leaders who are running this call and you look at all the other leaders in the company and you think, I don't know how to do that. Like, how do they get hundreds or even thousands of coaches? It's hard for our minds to comprehend that, right? It's hard for our minds to understand that. But what I could wrap my mind around and what I could understand was when my mentor told me, Keith, you're only looking for 5 people. I could understand that, right? Because and he told me that those 5 people are going to work with you to build you an organization that has hundreds or even thousands of people in it. And he says, but don't worry about building that big, large organization. Your goal, and he broke it down. When I first got started, I wanted to make $1 million a year. Crazy, crazy, outlandish goal. I had never made more than around $100,000 when I started as a Beachbody coach. But I saw other people doing it, and I realized that I learned that they didn't have these crazy marketing degrees, and they didn't have the super secret formula to social media. What they had was a simple path and a simple plan. My mentor told me, he said, Keith, if you work hard at this and you follow this path and you follow this plan, you'll be able to reach that too. Insert Beachbody income disclaimer. You know, you got to work hard. This isn't a get rich quick scheme. It depends on your efforts and your skill set and all that, right? He said, Keith, but if you follow this path, this is what's going to get you there. And he said, the first thing I need you to understand is stop trying to find a million different people. He said, you're only looking for 5 people. And then what he said is, here's the ranks that are important in this business. And and again, this is what I followed with my leaders, and this is what I've taught them. So the number 1 rank that is important in this business is Emerald. And he said, any of your new coaches, anybody who gets started in this business, you want to get them to Emerald as fast as possible. And if you're on this call and you're a brand new coach and you haven't gotten to Emerald, that's what you want to get to right from the start. And the reason that we want to get to Emerald is because there's 12 different payment centers with Beachbody. So there's 12 different payment centers, and in order to open up those payment centers, only 2 of them we get through retail sales. The other 12 start opening up once we get to Emerald, because now we can start taking advantage of all the team building aspects. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on that, but told me and it wasn't about me because I was already at Emerald. It was about every single person on your team. You want to encourage and work with them to get them to Emerald. The next thing that he said, Ruby's kind of one of those ranks that everybody passes over. He said, one of the ranks that's really important though is Diamond. And here was the reason that he said Diamond is important. He said, you're going to get to Diamond, you're going to get a ton of energy, you're going to get a ton of just excitement and enthusiasm that comes around with it. But what's more important, because we were looking long term, and remember, we're looking long term at this vision. We're looking long term at what we want to do here. And we're looking to build a business that's built to last. We're looking to build a business that gives us freedom of time so we can do what we want, when we want, with who we want for the rest of our lives, right? And he said one of the most important ranks is to get to Diamond. And that's because when you get to Diamond, you now move from making $14 a cycle to $18 a cycle. And it doesn't sound like a lot, but over time, and Pat Reelman's going to talk a lot about this when he does his week. If you're in his team page or you're on his team, you know that over and over and over, he's constantly beating the drum of team cycle bonus. And that's where the freedom is in this business. So first rank that's important, Emerald. Second rank that's important is Diamond. The next rank is the most important rank, hands down by far, in our business, and that's 2-star Diamond Coach. And I want to tell you how easy it is to get to 2-star Diamond Coach. So 2 things with it. I want to tell you how easy it is, and I want to tell you how how easy it is to get there, and then why it's so important to get there. Getting to 2-star Diamond is simple. You want to get yourself to Diamond. That's what we're in this group for, right? So everybody's working to get yourself to Diamond. You're striving to get to Diamond. And we're going to collectively, I didn't even plan this, but together we're better, right? We're collectively working in this group. We're locking arms and we're getting to Diamond. The next rank of 2-star Diamond is simple. All that you're doing now is you're helping somebody else get to Diamond. So you just learned how to get to Diamond, and now you're helping, you're mentoring, you're guiding somebody else to get to Diamond, right? So that makes you a 1-star. And then the second one, going to be completely honest and completely upfront. If you ask any of the leaders on this page, most likely one of their 2 diamonds And if you're a 2-star diamond, answer if this is true for your business. One of their 2 diamonds is their spouse, their mother, their father, their brother, their sister, their uncle. So if you're already a 2-star diamond, is that how you got there? Did you get yourself there, and then one of them was spouse or somebody close that you kind of built the business with them, right? And then the other one is somebody that it was just somebody else that you built the business with, right? So Steve and Virginia, yeah, were my 2 diamonds. Not true for Annalisa, true for Siobhan, true for Colleen, true for Danielle. So yeah, so it's very it's a common thing, right? So now we start to think about this and we think, okay, if we learn to get to diamond, which we're all doing in this group right now, we learn to get to diamond, right? And we've talked about how do we get to diamond? We hustle, we take massive action, right? And now can we help somebody else do that same thing? Can we teach somebody else how to do that? Just one other person. And then while we're teaching them, we're going to help our spouse get to diamond, right? All of a sudden, boom, or a spouse, cousin, brother, sister, whatever. All of a sudden, we're now a 2-star diamond business. And I'm telling you guys, this is where the magic happens. Because you're getting up to diamond, and maybe you get to diamond, and maybe you get to 1 star, and you're hustling, and you're putting in work, and you're making, $100, $200, $300 a week. And now, all of a sudden, you get to open what's called a second business center. And I'm telling you, this is where the magic happens, because you start to earn more income for doing the same amount of work. Because not only do you have your business center, your first business center, and maybe a spouse, maybe a friend, brother, sister, mother, cousin, uncle, whoever, but now you also have your second business center. We could do a whole call, and maybe this will fall under what Pat's going to talk about. But stacking business centers, and I'm telling you, you could just get to 2-star diamond and never have to go any further. There's that much power in 2-star diamond. And I'm going to make a statement here because it's going to blow a lot of you guys away. There's coaches on every single one of our teams, all the leaders here. Check this out. I have my cousin who's been a diamond coach, not even 2-star yet. He's been a diamond coach, and he makes more than most 15-star diamond coaches. Let me repeat that again. He's a diamond coach making more than most 15-star diamond coaches. So I forget how Pat always says this, but it's the volume that we're creating is what pays the income. It's not the rank. When you rank up, it does not necessarily mean you make more money, except for certain ranks. Here are those ranks. Diamond coach, boom, very important one. 2-star diamond coach, by far, hands down, the most important rank in this business. And everybody on this call, let's just simplify what we just said. To get to 2-star, all you have to do is learn how to get to diamond yourself, and then help one other person, and usually the second person, you can just do it all over again because it's a spouse, friend, brother, whatever, right? 2-star diamond rank is the most important rank, and volume is king. There it is. So everybody, like even if you're a coach right now and you haven't signed up a single person, if I got off this call, I would make the decision today that my goal for the end of the year is to be a 2-star diamond coach. And I'm telling you, you get to that 2-star diamond rank and you're going to have started to create a team, and you're going to have started to create momentum, and you're going to have started to create, write this word down, residual income. And what that means is if you take a step back, if you take a day off, a week off, a month off, you still have a paycheck coming in week after week, month after month, year after year. 2-star diamond coach is the most important rank in this business. The next rank is 5-star diamond coach. The next rank that is important in this business is 5-star diamond coach. And here's why it's so important. Here's why the rank of 5-star diamond coach is so important. It's not that you're going to make more money when you become a 5-star. Over time you will. You're going to build stuff up. It's not that. It's simply because it's the recognized rank within Beachbody that you get into the cool kids club. That we have a place called the Round Table. And what the Round Table is it's everybody that's 5-star diamond and above. It's the place where Carl Deichler and Michael Neiman and all the leaders, Kim Carver and Arno and all the leaders that you see talking on, and all the super trainers, right? They're going in there, they're going live, they're sharing. And there's the reason that 5-star diamond is such a powerful rank is the energy that's behind it. So there's an energy behind 5-star diamond coach that it propels you, it excites you. You just leveled up on everything, right? And if you get to that 5-star diamond spot, you're going to be pretty darn close to making full-time income in this business. All right, so check this out. So now we're our minds start spinning, right? We're like, okay, Keith, you kind of convinced me on this 2-star thing, right? You kind of convinced me on this 2-star diamond thing, and I think that I would be able to do that. 5-star diamond is so far out of reach, right? Because that's the way that I thought, that's the way that I felt. And then here's how it was explained to me. It was like, no, it's not that hard. Because you got yourself to 2-star diamond, right? You got yourself to 2-star diamond, and when you got to 2-star diamond, you were able to do this thing called opening a second business center. And when you open this second business center, it's like another you that you now get to build up to diamond. So now you can do the whole thing over because you already figured out how to get to diamond. You already know how to do it, right? So now you just do it again. You get that second business center to diamond, and now all of a sudden you're a 3-star diamond. And now how many diamonds does it take to go from 3-star to 5-star? It's just 2. You only have to find 2 other people to do this. Can you do that? Like, can you find 2 more? Like, let's track that little progression. First of all, if you're a coach, can you get to Emerald? Yeah, you can get to Emerald. If you're a coach and you're not at Emerald yet, and you're in this group, by the end of this week, if you were my personally sponsored coach, we'd be doing it today. We're getting to Emerald today. Mother, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, whoever it is, let's call in the favors. Let's call up the people. Let's get this business going. Let's get this business moving. Let's get rolling, right? So we get to Emerald, right? Then we get to Diamond, right? And you can do it. We can all do it. All right, and then we repeat that process. That gets us 1-star. We teach someone else how to do it. That gets us 2-star. We get to open a second business center. Now we do repeat the process again. That gets us to 3-star. And now we find 2 more people. We're a 5-star diamond coach. Can you do, like, let's get the hearts, the thumbs, whatever. Can you do that? This isn't an overnight thing, but let's feel the love for everybody in here, for you. Like, can you can you do that? Are you capable of that? And I'm not talking today, next week, over the next year to 2 years. If you consistently put in the effort, if you consistently did the things over and over, 1 foot in front of the other, over and over and over, can you do that? The answer is yes. But what did we talk about yesterday? Going from once you're diamond and beyond is a little bit more than just showing up and hustling. You're going to have to start moving through your doubts, your fears, your insecurities. Because if you're not in this, yeah, I can do that, it's not because you're not capable of doing it. It's because something in here is in your way. some loop, some pattern, something that's telling you you're not capable, right? And then here's the piece that I believe is king in this business. When I got to 5-star diamond, my goal was not to continue to rank advance. My goal was to help 5 other people get to 5-star diamond coach. And I'm telling you right now, that part right there, and this is for the other leaders on this call, if we're already 5-star, because continuing to rank up and rank up and rank up, I love it, and I think it's awesome, and I would never discourage anyone from doing it, but that's not where the freedom comes from. Because we started this where you're only looking for 5 people. That's ultimately what you need, right? You only need 5 people. And it took me 3.5 years to execute this plan. And I'm telling you, it was 3.5 years of working 60, 70, 80 hours a week. But for the last 8 years after that, I've had complete freedom of time and complete financial freedom. And there's a lot of leaders on this team that have done, a lot of leaders in here that have done the same thing. And it's because they got to 5-star diamond. And then their primary goal, their overarching goal, was to build 5 5-stars underneath them. And for some of us, that part we don't need to get caught up in right now. When I started this, I told you this is your 5-year plan. And I'm telling you, if you execute this plan, if you stay really close to this, if you listen to this information and you stay close to people that are building this way, it's going to give you the freedom of time to do what you want, when you want, with who you want for the rest of your life. It really is that powerful. Honestly, guys, that's it. Like, that is the roadmap. That's what I've been doing myself for 10 years now. That's what I teach every single one of the leaders that I work with. I mentioned this the other day, we've got over 20 million, what's it called now, Legacy Club. They've earned over $1 million cumulatively with B20. Over 20 of those in my downline on my team. And it's from following this simple philosophy. It's from following this simple philosophy that built what this does. What if we wrap this all up? We want to keep it simple. What we did here. So that's your roadmap. That's your guide. That's the path that you're going to follow. That's the skeleton that we've outlined, right? But here's all that this is. We learned how to get to diamond, and we did that through hustle. We did that through making a decision. Once we got to diamond, we started focusing just as much on who we're becoming, who we're growing into, because I gave you the map right now. So why is it that everybody doesn't hit it? Why is it that everybody doesn't get there? Because it's not about what you need to do, it's about who you need to become and who you need to grow into. Because as you start growing and as you start going through the things, that's when you're going to start attracting the right people to you. And the biggest gift in this business, isn't the income that you receive. It isn't even the freedom of time that you receive. It's who you have to grow into to become the person capable of receiving the income, to become the person capable of receiving the freedom of time. All right, you guys, that's it. That's the path, that's the plan. If you get comments, questions, I'll be checking back in, but I'm going to check out for a few hours and then, check back in with you guys. I love you guys. And this is a 5-year plan. Don't get overwhelmed with it. So don't get overwhelmed with it, but stay close to it. All right, guys. Have a great day. Peace.